Hi Earth signs, welcome to Teen Tarot. We're going to start off right away here by talking about your love life, your crushes, people you might be dating or talking to. Maybe they're people you wish were more than friends. Spirit, what do we have for the Earth signs? What is going on in Earth sign love life right now? Happening with our Earth signs in their love lives. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, this one looks kind of, it wants to be out. I saw that as I was shuffling too. That's funny. Okay. Wow. Already I'm hearing that you might be in a situation where one love is out and another might be in. All right, what I have here is the Ace of Cups. All right, Ace of Goblets. And then we've got the Devil in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. I'm feeling like I'm actually kind of getting two things here. One might be that you might be in kind of a relationship that isn't really fulfilling for you. Like maybe it's just, I don't know, you kind of feel like you would almost rather be friends with this person, or worse yet, you actually feel like this person's pretty toxic. Like they might be, they may have some like addictive personality traits. Where, hopefully not substance abuse, but it could be addictions to other things though. Even I just heard exercise. I don't know. Exercise can be a good thing though. But still. And then the King of Wands in reverse kind of makes me think like potentially just addicted to attention. Almost like a playerish energy, but maybe not necessarily sincerely talking to other people, but just enjoying attention too much. And I feel like maybe, there's somebody, what I'm hearing is that maybe there's somebody you've been getting close to who just feels like a closer, more real, more natural connection. And so it almost feels like there's maybe a toxic situation or maybe a not so good situation that you're kind of thinking, gosh, I've known for a while I shouldn't really be in this situation, and I've kind of wanted to break it off, but I haven't really had the guts to do it. Or you've been maybe manipulated into not doing it, like that this person's like, saying they're, gonna do terrible things if you leave or things like that. But finally, you kind of have this catalyst, like someone else has caught your attention in a positive way, and it's like it's giving you this strength, possibly. Let's get some clarification, though, from the Mystical Manga Tarot and see, I guess, Spirit, if we can just get some clarification and maybe some advice as well on what to do here. Interesting. Yep, conflict. Yeah. I don't know, it's like you kind of, there's this feeling of, for this story anyway, there's this feeling of, I don't know, I wonder if this person kind of has figured out or has some jealousy of this person. All right, and we'll get to that second story I was talking about here in just a second. Let's see what I got here. All right, we've got the Fool. Oh yeah, all right. You've got your Eight of Swords, you've got the Tower, and the Fool, like in that order. Well, isn't that interesting? Okay. There's this conflict. It could be on the outside between people, but it also could be more of a mental conflict because your Eight of Swords kind of is being trapped in your own head. You're just really in your head about something. You're confused. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to handle it. And I think, honestly, the Tower might have been a good tower. Like this person that you've gotten close to could have been this good tower because it may have been divine intervention to try to get you out of a negative relationship here. And it's like it's giving you the chance to finally just take a leap with someone new, something that's more positive for you. There's even a dog in this picture here. You can see, and most Fool cards have that, but it's like just that loyalty, that loyal energy, that positive energy there. The other thing I was getting, and it's just maybe for a few of you, is that you might be in a situation where someone is assuming that you are talking to someone else. They're kind of in in a place where they're experiencing some jealousy, some possessive behavior, and you may not even be talking to a new person. It's just that they're accusing you of that. And either way, it's like this is a conflict that isn't healthy. This is something that, we need to have trust. We need to have this loyalty between two people, or, you and your significant other. There needs to be that, or it's not a healthy thing. So either way, it might just be, this Tower might be something that has come along or hasn't yet, that will give you the strength to take action in this relationship, whether it is something that occurs to help you guys heal it and fix that pattern, or something that gives you a chance to get out of that. All right. So that's what I'm getting for love life. I'm going to go into the Darkwood Tarot here. We're going to jump in and just see what's happening at school. So I know that everybody is in a new semester, trying to get a fresh start, and we're a few weeks in, so sometimes that fresh start might seem to be not so fresh now, and you're starting to kind of have that reality of your new classes set in and things. So anyway, Spirit, what's going on for the earth signs in school? What's happening at school? What's the deal with school? Alright, let's see what's happening with school. I usually just grab the cards that call my name, guys, so I don't have a specific number that I pull. It's just kind of like, okay, what wants to come out? These definitely. Okay. Alright, so I have Temperance, which is kind of sometimes can mean like patience, balance, trying to keep your sense of calm, sense of peace, and sense of order there. We've got the Hermit in reverse. We've got the Four of Wands in reverse. And we've got the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm getting this energy where you're kind of just sick of feeling stuck. Something just like, I feel like you're craving balance in some way, but you feel like you're just, like you can't get any time to yourself. You can't get any stability. You don't feel stable. You feel like you're just rushing from activity to activity to activity. You are taking on so much. You're trying to juggle so much. It's like you can't even think about your future because your head is spinning with what's going on in the present. And in school, that can mean that you're in too many extracurricular activities. You have too many social things going on while you're trying to balance schoolwork and extracurriculars. It can be that you are working so hard with your classes that it's just sort of taking over everything. And I feel like you're craving some balance. You're craving some peace and quiet in a way because you're so busy with school. I'm going to use the Karma Music deck here for a second to get a little clarification on what you can do about this. Is it going to be just a season you have to push through, or is it going to be something that there's a change that you need to make possibly? So Spirit, can you just let the earth signs know, like, what in the world? For some reason I don't feel like I need to shuffle much here. Okay, what in the world should they do? What should our earth signs even be doing? Okay, that's weird. It just all kind of goes poof. Okay, we got interesting. Okay, we've got like High Priest energy going here. We've got the World in reverse. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That almost more just, honestly kind of is clarifying, or I mean validating this, because it's like just feeling like you don't have control of what's going on. You are just kind of spinning out of control. You can't see an end in sight to this huge task list, to all this stuff you have to do. And you're just feeling like you almost don't own your own life. Okay. So it's not really telling us what to do yet per se, but it is validating what I was getting. So, let me get our mystical cats for a second and see if we can actually get some advice for you, because that's a tough space to be in, especially if you deal with things like anxiety or ADD or any of those things. It can be really tough to have no peace, no quiet. If you're an introvert, that can be kind of tough too. But really for anyone, it's just a lot of stress. So Spirit, what can these earth signs do? How can they handle this situation in school where they're just kind of overwhelmed right now? Interesting. I've got a little something coming into my mind before I even get a card, but I'm just going to see what happens here. Yeah, we got the wheel. Okay. All right. Four of Wands in reverse. Again. Oh, this guy popped right out. All right. You've got the King of Swords here. Oh, this top one is just wiggling on me. Okay. The Two of Swords. Okay. I mean, the wheel tends to be something where, you know, we have an opportunity for good fortune in a situation, but it's like you've got this Four of Wands in reverse again, where you're just, there's like an instability happening. But then when you look at the King of Swords here, that's kind of a take charge energy, kind of a, all right, I need to use my logic. I need to let my emotions go and figure out, like, what is it that I need to do? Trying to get all these thoughts that are, in conflict in your mind, all of these things swirling around and racing, trying to like slow them down and organize them, figure out which way to look. And so I feel like you have this opportunity for a good change to be made, some, good fortune, but you are going to have to settle, think, use your logic, like kind of forget about how stressed you are, just, for a moment. That's kind of hard to do, but kind of try to set your stress aside for a moment. Try to set the I owe it to somebody to do this or this stuff aside. All the things that make you feel obligated, like the guilt. Maybe your parents want you to be in certain activities and they have this idea that they want you to go so far in those activities, but they're just kind of pushing you here, but you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't really want to do that anymore. Or maybe you're feeling like your friends all want you to be, on the football team, or, because all of them are doing that, or they're all in a specific, like German club or something, and they want you to do that too. And it's sort of like you need to set aside every single thought except logically what makes sense for you here. Get your thoughts organized. What do you actually want? What is actually fulfilling for you? What is actually breathing life into you? And you're going to cut out what doesn't serve, and that's going to bring you to a better space here. Okay? And that's really tough to do because sometimes you don't always have the choice in certain matters. You may be in trigonometry or algebra 2 or something, and it's like, well, you just have to do it. Sometimes you don't have a choice to cut something out, but I feel like there are going to be things that you can cut out so that you can handle what you cannot. All right. And that's something that you're going to go through your whole life, learning how to, you need to care about other people, consider them, but you cannot live your life only for other people. You have to live your life for you. You have to be on your own path. Okay. I'm going to take my Nightmare Before Christmas deck here, and let's talk about family and friends. Let's talk about relationships that aren't necessarily love relationships. Maybe even pets. For some reason, I got something with pets that seems to kind of be popping into my head space here. Let's just see. Spirit, what's going on with the earth signs with family, friends, maybe even pets, because they're family too, right? All right. I don't think that's all, but definitely those want to be out here. All right. You got your 5 of coins here, 5 of pentacles there in reverse. All right. Let's see here. You've got your 9 of wands in reverse. What's going on with family, friends? Keep hearing, take the dog for a walk, take the dog for a walk. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But you know what? If I hear it, I say it. Okay. You got your 3 of coins, 10 of coins, which is, wow, amazing. Okay. So basically what's happening is when you've got the 5 of cups, the 5 of coins reversed here, it's like I think that you definitely don't like feeling left out. You don't like feeling like that everybody else is getting to do something except you. It's almost like, it seems like there's like some kind of family thing that like you want to be a part of too. I'm going to get more clarification on that one. I'm also sensing that it's like you're sort of like at the end of a time period where you sort of had to be left out. Like you had to pull away from some, maybe friends and family so that you could get something done, so that you could get through some tasks that you had to do. And you're kind of, you're through the stressful piece of this. You're getting your energy back, and now you're kind of like, actually it does go with the first thing I was saying. It just connected for me. I think it's like you're just craving some time with the people you love, or the pets you love. You're craving some just joyful time spent with the people in your life. You are wanting to maybe, be involved in maybe a project that people in your family might be working on together. Maybe everybody wants to build a tree house, and you haven't had time to be a part of any of it. And now you're just like, oh, let me get in on that. I mean, that's kind of an obscure example. But yeah, I feel like you're sort of like coming through this time period where you had no time, and you have this craving to use the time you have to be with some family and friends. And let me see if I can get any more on that from the supernatural deck here, because I'm kind of feeling like, whereas I tend to get a lot of specific messages, that one's almost general, because of course, you had all the holidays and the stress of that, and the, final exams that you had to take in December. And of course, when you're in January, it's almost like, okay, I'm not at crunch time yet. I'm kind of in breathing time, and, there's some things that I can do. Let's get a little bit more here. What else for the earth signs here with friends, family, pets, all that? And I guess that dog walking thing that popped into my mind was sort of like, I just want to take some time and take my dogs for walks and play with them and do more with them. And you may have other pets, but yeah, because they're family too. All right. Interesting. That's the 2 of wands there. Sometimes that can be a decision that's happening. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh. It's almost like this feeling of like, man, I actually have time to decide what I want to do for a minute. And it's funny that the school thing was all about being too overwhelmed and trying to cut some things out or get to a more settled space. And then this story for friends and family almost seems to be on the other side of that in a way, like almost predictive in a way. It could just be 2 different stories for different people, but it also could be kind of predictive. Like, hey, once I get to that space, I'm going to have time for stuff I want to do, and it's going to be awesome. I can actually make a choice. I have all these opportunities that are going to be in front of me, and I can say, here's what I want to do now. And when we have the death in reverse here, usually when you see the death card, it's nothing scary. It's actually more of a rebirth or a starting over type of a feeling. And when you've got it in reverse like that, it almost seems like there are relationships that you've been missing some people. You've been missing playing with your animals, and you're like, I want to get reconnected. I want to get back to it. I want to feel connected to my people again, you know. Now, what can the earth signs do to kind of, you know, roll with this energy here? Yeah, just a couple more popping out. Oh, this is cute. See, you know, Sam and Dean Winchester. Who doesn't love those guys, right? So you've got the moon, you've got the fool. You know what? There's one little thing that's popping in here. It could be that there's an option that you don't even see yet that you're going to be so excited to jump into. Be looking for that. Be looking for something that's like, maybe there's not a specific thing that you're wanting to jump in on quite yet, but it's going to pop up. It's going to be something really cool that you want to get involved in, and you're finally going to have time, and it's going to be great. All right. Anything else, Spirit, for the earth signs about friends, family, and all that jazz? Let's see. Just two more that are stuck together, it seems. All right. Got your Chariot in reverse. Huh. Interesting. You got your Four of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Yeah. It's like, okay, don't make up your mind too fast about what you're going to, this is like kind of almost a side note. Like, if you are getting into kind of a more settled space, a less busy space, don't make up your mind too fast on what you want to jump into. You know, you crave that connection, you want to jump in. Don't make it up too fast, because something more is going to come along that you're going to want to get involved in, and you don't want to end up trapped again in just another set of things that you have to do. Like when you have the Chariot in reverse, it's like there's that stuck feeling. Or if you've got this Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's this feeling of like having to hold on to something you don't want to hold on to. So you want to make sure you don't just jump right back into what you just got yourself out of. And I mean, I can tell you right now, for me, that is hard to do. Every time I clear my plate, I want to fill it right back up again. So that can be pretty tough. But anyway, earth signs, hopefully this helped you a bit, and wishing you all the love and light for the next few days and beyond, of course. And we'll see you next time on Teen Tarot.